Good morning, everybody, or good day. Hope everybody's enjoying your day, your Wednesday. Depending on where you're from, if you're meeting outside the United States, it might be the next day. It might be uh, 9 a.m. on Thursday morning or something. Who knows? But just want to say welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Again, another video, non-podcast. Like I said, the only podcast ones I do, at least right now, the only one I do is my WWE podcast. I am going to be starting a new series in just a few hours, but I'm doing this video, then another video, then I'll start a new series here for this channel. Those that are subscribed and those that ring my bell, those that ring that bell, ring the dang bell. I know there's a podcast called Ring the Damn Bell somewhere here on YouTube, and otherwise because I followed them on Twitter. But anyways, that's for pro wrestling. But ringing the bell here on YouTube means that you'd be the first part of the, as some YouTubers call it, the notification squad. So notification squad represent if you do watch this video or any of my videos to let me know you actually got those emails and got those stuff. Like me, I ring the bell of many YouTube channels. I get like 120 emails per day, and does not work. Because in my line of work, I usually work one-on-one with people, individuals, and the company that I work for, plus cell phone contact and all that stuff. But email-wise, most of those emails, like I said, I would average, let's say average of 84 in a day, an average. Sometimes it's really high, at 126 one time. Sometimes it's low, on the lower ballpark of like 68 or 70 or something. But in an average, if you go by a week or by each day, I was in an average of 100. Just leave it nice and clean at 100 emails per day, which is a lot of other stuff, yes, too, but mostly the YouTube channels that I ring the bell for, like Danny Duncan, Lindsey Bell, Red Light Sports Network, Raunchy Mikey, Mark Rambo, Screen Junkies, Collider, Disney Animation Trailer or something, Disney Trailers or something. I think that's what one of them's called. Sugar Mist, The Flaming Shark, Big Bang Theory TV show itself, Last Man Standing TV show itself, Glee, still technically, even though they don't have any new things, but still, that was one of them, and many, many others that are YouTubers, whether they're vlogging, podcasting, OK Fabe, Joe Corrin Show, JD from NY206, Good Mic Work, Solo Monster, his YouTube channel. You know, his podcasts are on Podbean, which you can check him out, podbean.com/Solo Monster Sounds Off or /Solo Monster. Just search online Solo Monster Sounds Off. You'll find all his content wherever it may be. But I'm just saying, everybody's welcome to also subscribe to my channel. That's the first thing, and I always really appreciate it. And I appreciate any interaction I have with anybody from my fan base. Also, follow me on Twitter at WWE_podcast. Support my channel with Patreon, on Patreon, because that's where I am now. You're welcome to check out that video where I talk about it specifically and what I want to do with that money. I go in great detail in that and what I hope to aspire, and that your money that you give to me will be used in the right way 100%. So check that video out on my playlist. I think my new playlist is called Channel Updates. I think it's simple as that, and I have videos about that at different times that I did channel updates and stuff. But the Patreon one, I think, is right at the top. That is my most recent. For all my channels, I have them pre-planned or whatever to be ranked and filed by the date of most recent or something like that. So that's how that is. So most recent to the first one ever of that, series or that specific playlist that I have. So definitely welcome to check that out. Check out any of my other playlists. Let me know what you think in the comment section below of those videos. You're welcome to leave a comment overall on my channel. I actually found out that there's a general comment section, but I just want to get that house clean here on the top of this video. Don't worry, I'll get to the topic. But you know me, I host a podcast called Wrestling Rambo, so I'm used to rambling because that's just my nature. Whether it's good or bad, it's how I am. Like I said, that's why I like to interact with people. That's why if I actually did a live stream, like Conman 167 or others on YouTube. Anyways, if I did that, I'd hope to have a lot of interaction like they do to be able to talk. So there isn't no lull or boring parts for the viewing audience, or for myself for that matter. There is interaction back and forth. So whether it's pro wrestling or anything that we're watching live, a series finale of a TV show or something that I might live stream, interaction with the fan base of that specific thing. So let your family know, let your friends know, let whoever the heck they can hear the sound of your voice or can see you tweeting or Facebook post know about my channel and about this actual nice guy here on YouTube. One that actually will give shout outs to anybody that asks, that will interact with everybody, that's always genuine. Maybe I share a little bit too much, but I'm always kind. I am going to try to have better quality of video or better quality of video, meaning, meaning visually making it look better with backgrounds and everything without using Google Hangouts all the time. Which, not that I don't like it, I do love it, and I hope to have it forever for my podcast, or maybe not forever, but until I get a job, I get in specifically that field. But here on YouTube, and if it does become my job in itself, which is something I won't complain about at all, that's for sure. I just need a little help from YouTube in general in that way. But I do want to make this channel better because I know that if I got the chance, if I had the people, if I had the listeners, subscribers, bada bing, bada boom, because I am the realest guy in the room here on YouTube. I am. As in, realest guy, as in kind, respectful, lets you know. Between me and Jody's Corner here on YouTube, he's real because he'll let you know his straight thoughts on anything. I'm real in the way that he's real in this way too, but I'm just saying a little bit different. That's the way he promotes himself as a realist person or actor in YouTube because he's, real and doesn't care. Me, I'm the realist because I'm kind-hearted and want to give to others. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, you gotta keep beating that drum because that's the truth. That's what I am. That's who I am. And my show, like I said, if you've seen many of my videos, before I'm getting to the topic, you get to know a little bit more about me each time. Again, whether I share too much or share enough, that's just who I am. I like to sharing is caring, and I'm an open book in a way. I might even do a Q&A video, but for that, you need people to be part of that. So I might as well bring that up here, or I might do a separate video of that one. But anyways, let's get to the topic at hand. I really need to do that a lot better and faster and sooner in my videos, but nonetheless, it is what it is. I enjoy talking to people. So here we go, NBA trade deadline 2017. Was it a success? Was it not a success? Well, that depends on the team that you cheer for. That depends on the situation. If you're a Philadelphia 76ers fan, I don't know. If you are the Boston Celtics fan, you might be wondering what the heck's going on here. And that's for a team that's number 2 in the divisions, or in the conference. Yeah, conference. I'm messing my things up between NBA and NFL. But anyways, let's go through some of these moves in general. PJ Tucker to the Toronto Raptors. And Suns shipping him to Toronto for Jared Sullinger and 2 second-round picks. Both Tucker and 2 second-round pick. Thing is, both Tucker and Sullinger have contracts that had expired at the end of the season. Mike Scott to the Suns. Dennis for Marcelo Hudas, Brazilian. Roy Hibbert, former Indiana Pacer, going to the Denver Nuggets. From the Bucks. See, the Bucks, we got Roy Hibbert. Then we gave him away to the Nuggets. We also got another player that we kind of kept on, but so that's the only thing that happened for my team, for the team that I cheer for, my hometown team, home state team, the Milwaukee Bucks. It was a good move for us in that way. Like, we pick up a person, then we get draft picks, another compensation in that trade or in that pickup in that way. Getting him from Mir Braga-Shaws, and then we give him to the Nuggets. And boom, bada bing, but it was good for each of us because, again, we didn't give up so much to get him, and then we didn't have too much to let the Nuggets have him as well. There's no well to Dallas Mavericks. So that certainly was interesting, but I guess it makes sense. I mean, the Sixers get Justin Anderson, Andrew Bogut, and have a the first round pick for it, so at least they got. He did. I like. I was reading one of the reviews for it back when when the actual deadline was done, and on that day, and they were giving grades, and they said for the Sixers grade for the Philadelphia 76ers, how dare you for the Mavericks grade? Throw the bag of coins at Nerlens Noel's feet. That's pretty true. They're saying Silva for Thiago Splitter. So Thiago's, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, Thiago Splitter's actually a good. Guess I can. I don't see him being bad in that way. I mean, come on now. And DeMarcus Cousins to the Pelicans. That was the biggest one. I mean, this is just great for the Pelicans. You have DeMarcus Cousins and former two teammates from Kentucky now on the same team in New Orleans. They just need to now gel. You might not start off so great, but that's going to change. So definitely, hopefully that Serge Ibaka going to the Raptors. So his spiraling career keeps going down. Just in my opinion. And then the Bucks, we send Miles Plumlee to the Hornets for Roy Hibbert and Spencer Hawks. That's how we got Roy Hibbert. And Spencer Hawks. So the Bucks look like we're getting good grades in that way. So definitely a lot of movement, shaking, and dealing here in the NBA here on the road. Not on the road to WrestleMania, but on the road to the end of the season, really. And as I actually try to look here, see how everything is looking for the standings. Just give me a couple of seconds as I get that set up. I had the trades and transactions. Excuse me. Apologize. But now, down. All right. All right, let me try to find the standings. But either way, I know the Bucks are close to getting to that playoff picture at least, and that's the right thing. And here we go for the Eastern Conference. First, the Cavaliers at 42-20. Second, Boston Celtics, 40-24. Third, Washington Wizards at 38-24. Fourth, the Toronto Raptors at 37-26. Fifth, the Atlanta Hawks, 34-29. Sixth is at Stephen A. 1181. That's Stephen A. 1181 on Twitter. Fellow co-host on Talking WWE with Jay podcast that I'm a part of on that YouTube channel. Stephen A. His Indiana Pacers, 32-31. They're in sixth place in the Eastern Conference. Seventh, the Detroit Pistons at 31-32. Eighth, the Chicago Bulls. I always liked. I would like to go to a Bucks Bulls game in Chicago because I always loved that their opening, meaning their theme song, their thing, their whatever you want to call it, when they were about to do the starting lineups for their home team. And it always makes me go back to think of Michael Jordan back in the Bulls heyday, when I was a fan of the Bulls, sometimes even more than my own Milwaukee Bucks, because Michael Jordan was on the team, best in the NBA, best NBA player ever, in my opinion. So, anyways, 8th Bulls, 9th Heat at 30-34, 10th the Milwaukee Bucks, my team Milwaukee Bucks at 29-33. All right, so that's the top 10 there. In the West, first we have the Warriors. The Golden State Warriors, 52-11. Second, San Antonio Spurs, 49-13, third. Houston Rockets 44-20, fourth. Jazz. Utah Jazz 40-24, fifth. Los Angeles Clippers 38-25, sixth. Memphis Grizzlies 36-28, seventh. Oklahoma City Thunder 35-29. Eighth, Denver Nuggets 29-34. Ninth, the Portland Trail Blazers 27-35. And 10th, the Dallas Mavericks with their very opinionated owner. They are at 10th place, 27-36. So there you go. And there's the Lakers there, 15th. Los Angeles Lakers last and 15th at 19-45. But yeah, that's pretty much how things are looking as of right now for the NBA playoff season and everything under the sun. If you are an NBA fan, welcome to like this video. Give me your thoughts. If you're a team, what team do you cheer for? Like I do for the NFL, I'll give you a shout out if I talk about an NBA team the next time I do a video about the NBA. But at this time, I just thank everybody for being here, being part of this video. Whether you're watching live or you did watch archived, I greatly appreciate it. Enjoy your day. I'll be doing a lot of videos today, so if you are part of the notification squad, if you subscribe to the channel, you rang the bell, you'll be getting a lot of emails today. I do already ahead of time apologize, but I want to start a new series, and I want to get that up and rolling as soon as possible, so we're going to have that playlist created, set, and ready to roll. And as always, take care.